Hello everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hope everybody's all good, Up in the northeast of Thailand, guys. As you can see, beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. So if you guys especially in the UK, I know you're getting whacked at the moment for the storm this weekend. It's never good, but certainly no storm here. All good. So then, guys, I'm kind of following up a video that we put on previous, just about some advice for people traveling to Thailand, some myths and facts that you'll possibly need to know. So then, guys, let's just start off with when you're actually arrived. You've arrived in Thailand, etc. Regarding transport, people are saying, "Oh, it's not easy to get a taxi in Shawanapon, and it's expensive, and it's this and it's that." And you're not allowed to get a taxi. You've got to use the airport taxis. Okay, let's start off with that, guys. So when you're arriving in Thailand and you've come through customs, you haven't been arrested for doing anything, then that's all good. Then they have a grab. They have a grab which is outside Shawanapon, so you can use that. You then will need to download some of the apps that you possibly need, including Grab, and that's important that you do that. There are a good number of apps that you will need to download. So that's important. Your Grabs, your Hungry Hub. Make sure you've got all your other apps for your travel, etc. Maybe you want AirAsia app for traveling, etc. So yeah, do a little bit of homework, guys, on the apps that you're going to need. You're going to need those for your travel while you're here traveling around, to make your life simpler, as it were. So then, once you've got your taxi and you've headed off to wherever you're going, or let's say you're in Shawanapon and you want to get down into the centre of Bangkok, you don't even have to use a taxi. You can use the MRT, the train that goes now from Shawanapon directly down into the centre of Bangkok. So that's good. And then when you get to your hotel and you've checked in now, there used to be all these forms that you had to fill in and everything there, which the TM forms, which you don't need to do at this the moment in time. That might all change at some point, but at the moment you don't need to do that as of December 2024. And also, Thailand is becoming more card friendly, using your contactless, even though cash is king here. People still like to take the cash. You're going into the shopping malls now. You can use your cash card in there, no problem, in the shops. Or when you're going in and using the food halls, let's say you're going to Terminal 21 in Bangkok, you can just change out your money and then they give you a card, buy your food, top it up. You can do that. Or if you're shopping in, let's say, Terminal 21, for instance, you can use your cards. That's good. For me, for my personal situation, I've got a Thai bank that I opened a number of years ago, having a Thai wife and Thai family here. That's it's for my position. I've got Thai bank, which is good. Now, it's not as easy talking about Thai banks, guys. For guys who've got Thai partners, to get a Thai bank is not impossible. It's not as straightforward as what it used to be. I'm not 100% sure, actually, guys, with the full procedure at the moment. What I would advise you to do is probably just pop into the Bangkok Bank and find out all the information that you need regarding that matter. Don't listen to people in bars and everything regarding sensitive things like that, opening bank accounts and that. Get your Captain Sensible head on and into the bank and find out for yourself. That's very important. So when you're traveling around, you've checked in and everything, you, as I said, make sure you've got all the necessary apps that you need to use while you're traveling around. When you're out and about, you're obviously street food and everything, you're mainly paying with your cash. You can pay with card. Now there's a lot more people who are got QR codes, so you can use that to pay when you're on the MRT. You can get yourself your ticket. You can pay that on by the card as well. So things are becoming more card friendly here. When I first started coming here back in the late 90s, obviously it was all cash. In the early thousands. So Thailand is slowly developing the card situation. It's easy for us because we have our Bangkok Bank app. So when we use the QR code, we can just zap it onto the QR code, and then the person gets paid. So that is straightforward. When you go to the market, some of the markets, you'll find that, as I say, they do have this QR code, but make sure you've got your money exchanged. When you're exchanging your money, stay away from the airport, don't exchanging money in the UK or anywhere else in the world you're coming from. Get to a proper money exchange place where they're offering sensible rates. Wise is another good one. You can use your Wise. You can use your Wise cards. You can transfer your money from your home account onto your Wise. I have a Wise card that can be used as well. You can use that. If you're going to the cash point, guys, please bear in mind that the money will come out first before you. When you put the card in, you put your PIN in. That will come out. Make sure you hit the right for conversion, otherwise you'll get whacked with the price on the exchange. So just be careful there. But as I said, your money will always come out first, and then don't forget to take your card out after. So that's a good thing to know. Now, even though there is a lot of things with the taxis, a lot of ifs and buts, but if you're going on very short journeys, you know where you are, and the meter taxis put their meter on, then they are sometimes reasonable price. But once again, use your Grab, etc. If you're not feeling comfortable with doing that. You already know what you've already paid, so that's good. As you're aware now, in Bangkok there is many shopping malls, so when you're visiting around there, just need to be a little bit careful, have your wits about you. Like any big city in the world, there's always a few pickpockets people around, so just be careful of that. So that's important, that when you're out and about, that you're aware. Even when you're out on the street, in the markets or anywhere like that, there's always going to be some unsavoury people around, but generally Thailand is a very safe place. You don't get any of this berserkness that's happening in the UK at the moment. So I found Thailand to be very safe. Now, if you're wanting to get a SIM card, you can go and get a SIM card from 7-Eleven. You can get a monthly SIM card if you're just here for a month. That's good. Some of them you're getting you'll get the internet connection plus for calling. It just depends on what you're looking to, what you're looking to do, whether you need a Thai number or not need a Thai number, or you're using WhatsApp or Line, etc. You might not need a Thai number. You just want to have the internet. If you're renting property or you're staying somewhere for a period of time, just be careful with that. Make sure you don't get ripped off. Make sure you know who you're renting off. Yeah, always important that you're not renting off somebody that doesn't own the property. It has happened, but you just need to be careful. Now, for people who are purchasing property over here, this is a little bit of a grey area. There's lots of people saying this and that. I've been coming here since 1997, so yeah. So I do have some information on that. So when you're buying a condo, there has to be a certain amount of people. 51% of Thai owners, 49% of foreign owners. So if you're with your beautiful Thai lady and there's 4 of foreign owners is 4, then you would have to put it in her name. But if not, then you can put it in your name if you're a foreigner. So that is important to know. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. If you're purchasing a property, you can set up a limited company. Similar kind of thing there, where you need to have ownership of Thai. Now, if you want to decide you want to sell that property, you've set up the company, you're a director, Thai people are directors. Just when you start the company, just give the other Thai people to give you full power of attorney, meaning if you want to sell that property at any time, you can. So that's one way of doing it, or you can put it in, or the land in your beautiful Thai wife's name. Only suggest to be doing this to guys that you're somebody that you've been with your beautiful Thai lady for a period of time, and that you'll feel comfortable make sure you feel comfortable with doing that. I'm sure once you've been with your lady for a while, you're going to go with your own gut feelings. So that's it. So once again, that kind of scenario, don't be listening to people in bars. Now then, once you're staying in Thailand, of course there is everybody knows the tourist traps. My advice to you as well is if you're going off to the tourist traps with your Phukets, your Bangkok, your Pattayas and all these kind of places, it is worth going to those places. I don't really go to those places anymore. I haven't been to Phuket and Samui for years and years. I think 06 was the last time I was in those places. I stay clear of them. It is worth looking, guys, to get out to other places. Kanan Chantaburi, where the River Kwai is. Get out to all the national parks. Khao Yai, for instance. Get up to the northeast of Thailand, get up to Chiang Mai and the northern provinces, Nong Khai in the northeast, which is north of here. So just have a look there, guys, and get out to these places. It's well worth it. As I said, I'm not saying don't go to the tourist traps. It is worth going to see them. It is very touristy. It is very expensive. There is high chance that you will get a little bit ripped. Yeah, if you've got a certain itinerary for your travel, because now you can get stamped in for 60 days, I would suggest that you get away from the tourist traps for as long as you can, because then your money will stretch a lot further. If you're looking to move on to other places, you're moving over to Vietnam, Cambodia, of course, you can go to Dong Mung Airport, get cheap flights with Nok Air, Bangkok Air, Air Asia. So you've got some choices there. They're now running a bus from Bangkok into Cambodia. I'm told that stopped during COVID and it hasn't long been started to go. You've got Nakhon Chai Air. Funny enough, I'll be using those next month. They're very good. If you've got first class ticket, inexpensive to those those travel tips there for when you're moving around. And then with the food now, Thai food and if you're staying in the tourist place, there's so many choices now. Of course, not everybody wants to eat spicy Thai food every day. I normally do, but I understand some people don't. So there's international food everywhere in Thailand now, so that's it. Just make sure you maybe go in 7-Eleven, just get some of these medicines if you've got a little bit of bad guts, just so you've got that. Eno is good, and rabbit is another one, so I always mix them, put them in a drink, put it in, and if I've got bad guts, which is luckily it's not very often. So then, guys, so I've just covered a good number of issues on, the things that advice that you might want to know, and you might, counter some issues. Hopefully those I've answered some questions. Please hit on the comment section, maybe something you want to ask or something you're not clear about. I'm happy to answer those for you. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, don't forget to hit the like button, and also everyone, don't forget to hit the notification bell. And we will be putting lots of videos on here during the festive season, the run into Christmas, New Year. On YouTube, go to our TikTok account, Fab-tastic 169, go and have a look there. And please go to our bio at the top. Have a look on there. We've got the link tree on there. We've got website Benable. Please go on to there and have a look at that. Have a click on there. There could well be some things there of interest to you. So yeah. Okay, guys. So it's nice to see you, and I will see you on the next video. See you soon, guys. All the best. Keep the faith and keep smiling.